embedded in chapter 5 of Genesis is this little line. It says, when Enoch was 65 years old, his son Methuselah was born. After the birth of Methuselah, Enoch lived another 300 years in close fellowship with God, and he had other sons and daughters. Enoch lived 365 years in all. He enjoyed a close relationship with God throughout his life. Then suddenly he disappeared because God took him. Whew, there's a whole lot of stuff I don't understand going on there. The ages, the time frames, the scales of stuff, the disappearing of a person. I don't have all the answers, and I don't want to pretend to. What I do want to notice here is that embedded in this story, you've got this genealogy, which most of us will just simply read right over and not even pay attention to, but often embedded in them, there's these little moments. Like we know in one of the genealogies of Christ, we hear important stories alluded to in the tawdry or the kind of grosser parts of Jesus's lineage, the fact that he probably should be embarrassed by where he came from in many ways. In this one, though, I was thinking about how lovely it would be to be a guy like Enoch, this idea that he has this close relationship with God. I've been preaching through the Gospel of John lately, and it occurs to me that much of it has to do with relationship. It's not about the big signs. It's not about huge miracles. It's not about clever teachings or important parables, as much as all those things do matter and they're all meshed in. But constantly Jesus is calling people to follow him, to hang out with him, to be in relationship with him. And he's calling us to be in relationship with him now, and that can sound spooky and that can sound weird in all sorts of ways. And yet you will meet people who have met Christ, who have this sort of relationship with him. And you should, if you want such a relationship, find people, talk to them, ask them how it's going, how things are working, how the Holy Spirit is playing in their lives. And you'll get answers. People really do this. And it's a wonderful thing. And I wish for so many people that they would have that close relationship with God, that they would find the comfort, the peace, the meaning, the purpose, the blessedness, the wholeness involved in that. I'm not talking about worldly goods, but rather about an interior life of peace, of calm, in an age of anxiety. I pray for each of you that you would be able to have that. And I pray that if you're somebody who's involved in faith, you would be able to share that faith, to talk with others, to share with them the truths that you have known, the way the relationship with Jesus has helped you out in your life and given you purpose and flourishing in peace. I pray that would be true for more and more people every day.